Duck is a panty-take engine on Sir Topham Hatt's railway. He is a very hard-working Great Western Railway engine. He has the number 8 painted in yellow. Same with the numbers GWR, standing for Great Western. His engine's back on the old railway called him Duck. His real name is Montague, but they called him Duck because they said he waddled. He didn't really, though. At least, that's what they also thought. One afternoon, Duck was leaving the station with a train of coaches. When Duck pulled into the docks with his train, he was surprised to see Cranky unloading some lumber from a boat that had just raced away. "It's so stupid, Duck," he said. "How was it stupid, Cranky?" "Well, kind of just the fact that, all that happens is I do work and I never get appreciated for it." "What do you mean by never get appreciated for it?" "What I mean by is I'm always working extra hard." "That sounds about wrong," Duck said as he chuffed away. He pulled his coaches into the station, where Duck pulled the train out of sight. Duck was always full of himself. Every day when he'd drive by the sheds, he would stop in the station for passengers to get on and off on his train. "There are 2 ways to do things, you little engines." The engines did nothing but just stare in silence. "The wrong way, or the Great Western Railway. I'm Great Western, and I do everything the right way," Duck said one day. "You'll learn someday, Duck," James said. "Oh, whatever," Duck said, as he raced away. When suddenly, in the sheds out of nowhere, poked Toby. "Doid. Toby, please just go back to sleep." "What if I don't want to?" "Please, just do it," Thomas said to the engine, who was a very clumsy engine indeed. "I'll show you one day, Thomas. That clumsy is the way to be." Is it really? Duck arrived in the docks in the late afternoon with his final stop with his train. Cranky laughed. "Ooh, look, it's a waddling engine." "It's not literally, Cranky," Duck said, stopping to let on and off passengers. Workmen were nearby working hard in the quarry. One was walking up the mountain with an axe. When he started mining, the part of the mountain he was put on got loosened. He went falling to the ground with a thud. Suddenly, the alarm set off in the docks. "A man has just broken his legs, Duck," Duck's driver said aloud to Duck. "I think we should get him on board our train and help him." "Okay," Duck said. The man was lifted onto Duck's train, and Duck got ready to set off. He'd been waddling so much on his journey there that when he came into the station, He fell flat onto the rails. However, his driver was reading Duck a message. "Thank you, you waddling engine," the letter said. "Thank you for saving me. I hope you get to feeling better soon, you waddling engine. Although it was kind of a rough ride, I am going to be fixed up. All thanks to you being brave and a very smart engine. Except maybe next time, be more careful. I did have a pretty bumpy ride, as you probably already read in this letter. Remember, I did kind of hit my head when I fell, so I kind of can't remember things. Anyway, you saved my life, you waddling engine. If I hadn't gotten to the hospital by the time I got to it, I would have probably suffered from very bad injury." All the engines smiled at Duck. James just sat in shock. "Nice job, you waddling engine," he finally said. All the engines laughed, and they lived happily ever after, and especially the man.